Good morning, it's Matt, and today is slightly different because I actually stuck the webcam on, so that'll be a little insert in the bottom right hand corner for today's RC Coffee chat. So, with that said, cup of coffee at hand, let's go and do this. So, I'm looking at the other screen, so apologies that I'm not looking at you. So, in today's session, screw it, I'm leaving all mistakes in. I want to keep editing as light as possible. Now, serious question. There was a comment, I believe, from Scott yesterday on the comments of one of the videos about trying to keep models under £50. So that actually gave me the idea of running a mini series on all the models which you could buy for 50 quid or less, because that's my threshold, with one or two exceptions, of course. And I wondered if you'd find that interesting. So if you would do, hit pause right now and just leave me a comment underneath this video saying, yes, Matt, I'd find that interesting. And by the way, I won't be buying any models especially for that series. I'm going to focus on the models which I have to hand, because you would be genuinely surprised on the variety of models which you can get for underneath 50 quid. And also I can go through the plus points and maybe the downsides and any build tips perhaps with each of the models. So if that sounds like something you'd like to watch here on New Bulls, do let me know in the comment section underneath this video. Right, into today's section. Oh, we need to check on the Para Discus Wing. Have we had any sales on that one? No. That's the first thing which I got up this morning. Has anybody been and bought one? And unfortunately, there's 0 pre-orders. But we still have 8 days and 22 hours to go till some muggins go and buys one. So that's that one out of the way. I would like to say a big hat tip to Tam. Now, Tam, you know who you are. And thank you for suggesting the E6000 glue. I went and bought that this morning. The tube size looks about the same as the goop glue. And I thoroughly do expect for it to stink as much as goop glue does. So yeah, I've been able to order that. Thank you very much for the suggestion. And again, it's several pounds cheaper than goop glue. So is it as good as goop glue? Don't know. I've ordered a bottle. Let's find out. An open question to you. Have you ever tried get that stupid side menu out of the way. Do you own a pair of Fat Sharks, and have you ever tried these diversity receivers for your Fat Shark? So yeah, I can't help but think that maybe it would be better if I had diversity on my goggles. And considering that I paid 30 quid for the next wave, the little module, the receiver module, these are about 30 quid, so happy days. Yeah, have you ever used one of those before? Do you rate them? I don't know, genuine question. If you've ever used one of those, again, let me know in the comments section. I'd really appreciate your feedback. Now, what have I got on my notes list for this morning? So, £50 or less series, we've just covered. The Para, the glue. Oh, Slopesaurian picks. Let me go and grab my camera uploads. And this is going to take a second because I dumped the entire contents of my iPad into my camera uploads folder. Oh, and by the way, those of you which are looking for a backup tool, Dropbox. Absolutely brilliant. I use it for work. I use it for loads of different things. So let me go and put these screenshots up on your screen. So yeah, I thought you'd enjoy this little picture here actually, which was just a quaint sign which I found on the way up to the flying site. I thought that was pretty cool, so I did take a stop for a moment to take a photo of that. I did think it was pretty cool. It also did rain, and we stopped and hid behind a bush to keep out of the rain, and the bush came with snacks. I don't know if you can see the blackberries in there. They were very tasty. So I was up there with Andrew and Doug, had an absolute fantastic time. Oh, there is a new model behind me, and we'll get to that one in a moment. What else did we do? Oh, I maidened the Weasel XP. Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant. And she took down a model twice the size of mine. Happy days. I'll get the video up for that when I can get to it. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. And to give you an idea on the view up there, check that out. How's that for a view? And that was when we were just leaving, the sun had come out, and yeah, absolutely fantastic location. And I think I grabbed another photo on the way down the hill. So this was coming back down the hill to back to the car. And yeah, what a view. Absolutely amazing. I thought I took another one before that. Oh no, I put it on video. I've got some video of the like an introduction to the day. And then when I got halfway up the hill, I paused just to take a scenery shot as well. So yeah, I've got some video coming for that one. Oh, and me in the car as well. I've just seen the little video files on the left. So what we got? Yeah, slopes are in pictures. The Zach combat wing got maidened. The Weasel got maiden as well. Oh, and I also chucked the DW hobby wing off the slope too, which didn't go exactly to plan, but once we've got a launch, then it worked pretty well. So happy days. So let me get rid of some of those tabs. Brilliant. So yeah, that went really well. Took down a model twice my size. Oh, and new model plane as well. Let me put this one up on the screen. So Doug gave me this one, and I don't know if I can zoom out a touch. It is a T-tail. And it looks like it was originally set up as a glider, and it's made of wood or balsa. I don't have many models made out of balsa. You see me chucking around foam stuff. So yeah, this is a bit of an oddity, and I don't know what to do with it. Do I go and chuck a couple of servos in it and use it as a slope soarer? Or maybe, do I chop that nose off and put a motor on the front so we can set it up as a tractor and have it to glide around? Because I know Craig, one of the other chaps which I fly with, he's got a glider not too dissimilar to that, and it flies ridiculously well. And if I set it up with maybe a lower KV motor on the front, and then like a bigger folding prop, that we could use it to power up to go up and get some height with it, and then glide it around, and then maybe put a little FPV camera sat on the top as well, because I'm not short of FPV cameras. I will get to a little heads up of at least 9 videos which are on their way to us as well in a moment. So I don't know, what's your suggestions for this one? The wingspan is about 53 inches, so about 1 meter 30. So it's got a fair old wingspan on it. I'm just kind of here going, what should I do with it? I don't know. What would you do with it? Again, let me know. You can hit pause right now and let me know in the comments section. And by the way, you can leave me more than one comment. So like the Fat Sharks and the original question for the £50 build series, you can hit pause and just leave more than one comment. That's perfectly fine. Okay, so time for a slurp. Now, to give you a heads up of some videos which are going to be coming out, or videos, episodes, same kind of thing. To my left over there, I've got, I believe it's the DW Rainbow Flying Wing version 2 in that box. So we'll be doing a comparison between version 1 and version 2. I need to sort out the Tyrannus safety switch for model planes. So that's a little safety switch so you don't cut your hands off. And I'll also do an adaptation of that for quads as well. So you set the same switch up to arm and disarm the quad. Let's have a quick look. Oh, I also do need to do the video on aileron and elevon rates on a switch on the Tyrannus, and I need to show you the right way around of doing that because I do mine in reverse, so let's not even go there. We've got the Slope Soaring Adventures from yesterday to get edited up. So that was the DW wing on the slope. It was the Weasel XP and a maiden, the Zach Combat getting maidened. Oh, I also got some nice onboard footage from the Zach Combat as well. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And I think I'll just upload it raw. To be honest, well, with a minor bit of editing. But yeah, happy days. That went really well. And of course, the takedown of Andrew as well, because remember, he knocked me out of the sky last time. So payback. What else have we got on here? Oh yeah, the budget model airplanes for under 50 quid. I thought that was going to be a kind of cool series, which I can run with that one. And what have I also got on here? Oh yeah, these CCD cameras. Let me just show you this one. So let me unplug that a moment. Is that these CCD cameras, and I'll cover this in a separate, let me just put that up on there so you can see it, is that this camera is really cheap. I mean, like ridiculously cheap, like a 10 quid or less off Banggood. The bit which makes it really, really interesting for us is, number one, it's a CCD, but number two, this board here, which costs 3 quid, and I got this with a different model, allows you to change all the settings on the camera itself. So that is certainly happy days, because that makes it into a very affordable and also very configurable CCD camera. Now, I'd also like to stress straight from the off, that does make it budget, so that you can potentially have more cameras available to you for more models. But frankly, if money was no object, is that I would definitely go for the Runcam Swift, because the quality on that one, and because you can up the brightness really quite easily on that one, it's just far superior in every single way. But if you are on a tight budget, then yeah, I'll do a series on this little CCD camera. So that will come out sometime in the future, because it needs a little bit of planning for that one to get it spot on. So with that said, those couple of questions. Would you like to see a build series for the, not build series, a budget model airplane series, so budget of 50 quid or less, and that's just for the model, by the way, excluding the electronics. What else have we got coming up? Oh yeah, have you ever used those Fat Shark goggles before? The diversity receiver. Let me know what your thoughts are on that one. Any ideas what I should do with that model? I don't know. This is why I like this RC chat. It works both ways, doesn't it? Sometimes it's me sharing my adventures, or maybe a build video, or maybe it's me asking a question, because together we've got a much, much bigger collective knowledge. And yeah, let's leverage that to work out what we can do with that model. So with that said, for myself, Matt, I'm going to go off and enjoy my cuppa, and I shall see you soon. And by the way, if it's a dry day with you today and you're off flying, go fly! Go, go, go. But here in the United Kingdom, well, in Bristol, it's raining. So it's definitely going to be an indoors day today. So as always, from myself, Matt, thank you ever so much for taking the time to watch this episode. And any comments, suggestions, good, bad, or just plain ugly, do let me know in the comments section underneath this video. And on that note, for myself, Matt, cheerios!